I mean, it was a pretty short process, really. I was a free agent after this season and or last season, and was just trying to hear from some different affiliated teams, and all that kind of fell through. And my agent and I were really thrilled that they were contacting me and that they were pursuing me and had a lot of interest in me, and so it kind of just went from there. Um, Something that I'll never forget. I mean, it was really cool to be in Lynchburg, Virginia, which is only 30, 45 minutes from my hometown where I grew up in Roanoke. And having my parents there, some high school coaches, and it was actually my brother's 30th birthday. So it was kind of, it was like the stars aligned that night, and it was just meant to be. And it was something I'll never forget for sure. Um, I mean, being a pitcher, you always like not try to think about that kind of stuff when you're pitching because you don't want to jinx yourself. But I mean, you kind of know what's going on, but you kind of just focus on the next inning and going out there and throwing the first pitch and getting that first out, and then just moving on from there. But I think it really hit me when I went back out for the seventh inning, the final inning, and since we were the visiting team, they didn't play any music in between innings, so it was just dead silent. And it was just like, okay, well, all right, here we go. Let's get three quick outs right here. Well, I just stick to my strengths, really. Whatever's really working for that particular day. Pitching is it's hit or miss. You have some stuff working one day and then complete opposite the next. But I like to think of myself as I think a lot out there. I watch hitters. I, I'm more of a off speed kind of guy, or mixing the speeds up, keeping hitters off balance, throwing inside, throwing outside, and I'm pretty comfortable throwing wherever. So it's just going after, sticking with my strength, and hopefully it's their weakness as well. Yeah, I mean, playing with Josh, he's a great guy. I mean, I got to know him for a couple of years, and we spent a lot of time together. But I always heard him talk about him being an outfielder and a good hitter, so I'm interested to see how that's going to work out and if he lives up to all the hype and the expectations that he's building on himself. But yeah, I'm excited to see him. I talked to him a couple weeks ago, and he was excited that I'm be a part of the team as well. So I'm just excited to see him and get back together with him. Um, just focusing on that pitch, being in that moment, and not thinking about I can't let this guy score, but okay, how am I going to attack this guy right here? What pitch am I going to stick with right here? And just having conviction with it, and trusting your stuff, and trusting your catcher, and trusting the defense behind you that they're going to make the plays. And I think if you always think about what you want to happen, it always helps. Whether in like what's the worst case scenario right here, or I can't let this guy score. You got to block all that stuff out and just focus on that particular pitch. I was actually at home, sitting at the computer with my dad and my mom, and we didn't know when it was going to happen, if it was going to happen. So we're just sitting on the computer watching each pick go by, and then all of a sudden you see my name pop up going to the Yankees, and it was pretty surreal. Like it's really cool to see your name being selected on that board, and then getting some phone calls afterwards, and just really living in the moment. And it's definitely it's a dream come true to get that opportunity, and then something that you never forget. I actually got involved with it. I'm a fellow diabetic, so I wear insulin pump. I was diagnosed my senior year of high school in December of 2007. So my first couple off seasons when I was back at home, my older brother actually had the idea of, hey, you should do a baseball camp and do and all the research go towards, or all the money go towards juvenile diabetes research. And I thought it was a great idea. I was so for it. Talked to my high school coaches, and they were willing to back me on it and plan everything, and just to do it at my high school. And I mean, just giving back to, the community. And I would call up some of my friends that were just a couple hours away that either played college baseball or minor league baseball, and they would come in and help me. So it was, we have a good time doing it, and it's fun, and it's for a good cause. Um, I'm gonna give everything I got. It's just once I get on the mound, it's it's going to war pretty much, and I compete, and I don't like to lose, and I'm excited just to get up there. And I've never been to Canada, so that's what I'm really looking forward to. So I'm excited.